I shimmied myself into a sexy and sultry red dress. It had a beautiful crossover bust line, which allowed it to sit off my shoulders. The fit of my dress clung to and accentuated my chest and hips. I paired it with gorgeous, shiny red patent pumps, with a 6-inch heel for a totally slutty strut. My shoulder-length blonde hair was in a vintage style, waves and curls framing my face. For makeup, I wore a smoky eyeshadow and used liquid eyeliner to give me seductive cat-like eyes. After adding blush to my cheeks, I applied bright red lipstick. I wanted to emphasize my full, kissable lips with a sizzling color. My dress was my go-to fuck-me dress, a dress designed to turn heads. Tonight, I was trying my best to look how I felt, like a hot chick. I was a little apprehensive as to how my lover would react to seeing me dressed this way. I had confessed to her that, although she knew me as a man, I wished to transform into a woman. I had spent all afternoon primping and preparing myself. I wanted to look undeniably female for her. I confidently entered the room to see her sat waiting. Her eyes sparkled when she saw me. I immediately felt accepted. She patted the seat next to her. I adjusted my dress and crossed my legs as I sat on the chase lounge alongside her. Her dress was a similar style to mine, but in a fierce tiger print that hugged her curves. She had matched her dress with a pair of killer vintage peep-toe heels, also in animal print. Leaning in, she kissed me gently on the lips. She handed me a glass of wine, and we toasted to the evening ahead of us. Smiling, she said, "I'm going to have to call you Stephanie, aren't I? Looking the way you do, there's no way I could address you as Stephen anymore." She placed her arm around me and kissed me on the cheek. She played with my hair and stroked my soft skin. Brushing my hair back, she began to kiss the nape of my neck, and I found myself melting into her kisses. I felt her hands slide down to my thighs and run her manicured fingertips along them, slowly and seductively. She fingered the hem of my dress and began to raise it up. I let out a girlish sigh, the unmistakable sound of a woman being seduced. From this moment, we both knew that I now belonged to her. "Good girl," she cooed. "My sweet and sexy Stephanie. I love the way you mince about in your heels and how you flutter your eyelashes. You know, I find it very sexy that you're a man becoming a woman." She moved her hand up my skirt and started to softly caress the front of my panties. She was treating me like a woman, not a man. She was feminizing me, and I loved it. "Are you wearing a fuck-me dress, my sweet and sexy Stephanie?" she asked. "Yes, miss, I am wearing a dress. A fuck-me dress," I answered obediently. "Now tell me, Stephanie, do men or women wear dresses?" she questioned. "Women wear dresses, miss," I replied. "That's right. Good girl." "Do men or women wear stiletto heels?" she continued. "Women wear high heels, miss," I replied. "You love feeling feminine, don't you, Stephanie? You're falling deeper and deeper under its spell." She continued to gently stroke me through my silky panties as she spoke. You've taken to being a woman so effortlessly. Do you like dressing pretty for me? I was becoming wet with pleasure. As she touched me, I yearned to be a complete and whole woman. My body shuddered with excitement. I loved what she was doing to me, the way she was playing with me. Do you love wearing your delicates? She continued on, asking me more questions that she knew I couldn't say no to. Do you love how you're changing? Do you love that you're developing breasts? Do you love that one day you'll be like me? You're not a man, are you, Stephanie? The way you're reacting to my touch, you behave just like a woman would. I'm not a man. I never was. I'm a woman, and I love it when you treat me as one, I replied. She kissed me passionately. I shivered as my budding breasts touched hers, softly pressing together. There was no going back. The man I pretended to be faded further and further away, as sweet and sexy Stephanie took his place. You know, Stephanie, my sweet and sexy girl, I can make you feel even more like a woman. Would you like that? Would you like me to help you become more of a woman? To take you further? To finish the job? She held me close as my body shook. Her words sent me over the edge, and I felt what would be my final release as a man